Hello, YouTube. I just came to deliver some truths about certain people that I had to write down what I heard. And yeah, half of the news is terribly sad. Give me a second before I start the news. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Mwah. Jerks. Okay. Anywho, I did some things I duly regret. Okay. So what I wanted to let YouTube know before I do the truth, only God knows you guys are going to hate me for this, for exposing you and your plans and what you're doing now, which is, I call that great. Before we get these things started, I pray to God in time that these people are caught before they can make any other moves. You hear me? I'm praying to God. Being that I know that these people want to pretend and act like, nothing ain't watching them. Oh, sweet. Something is watching you even when you think or least expect it. You people are dumb. But before I want to do anything, I wanted to say hi to my little lion friend. That's my son's little cuddly bear. So I'm going to go on and I'm going to tell my haters, you can be mad. You can see red. You can hate me. But don't blame me for something I was not a part of. Blame yourself instead. It rhymes. Definitely divine intervention. So here is what I'm about to put out. Those with HIV, the ones at Stanley, Candy, Brooklyn, Shalonda, and Donald. And Candy did a date with a corrupted official who also caught HIV. One off my list. Feels like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. Let's get started. Someone with the last name Newman does witchcraft. I'm pretty sure I recognize that last name. These names I actually recognize. Stanley, Candy, Brooklyn, Shalonda. Listen, man. A couple with the last name Castmore, they've been hired to be the hitman. Schuyler, Wyoming. And not very good with these names. Oh, Jesus. Annural. Annural. Have been living in my stolen home that's in my name. Ooh, let's put this one was like from 2 days ago. And I thought I posted it, but I felt like I didn't. So I'm posting nothing but the truth and everything but the truth. Daniels, Ileana, Sean, and Zaira. Daniels, Ileana, Sean, and Zaira, if that's what you call her, Zaira are hacking into accounts to hire someone who is not from this town that they are planning to send into my circle so that this person that I don't know from, that was hired by these people, is to, like, these 4 people are hiring somebody from not from town to catfish me. Let's just put it that way. They are planning to give someone heart attacks with spells. That's the same thing for the same three names that I just explained. Daniels, Ileana, Sean, and Zaria. Someone with the letter I. My name starts with an I too, so I'm not the only one with the letter I in my name. I know 1,000 people with the letter, not 1,000, more than one with the letter I in their name. Has a house in my name. So basically, it seems like I had 2 houses in my names. That was left down to me. Whoa, big surprise. You count that down, and not including from the reckless, so-called insecure, cold-hearted, two-faced lying sack of craps of a family they think they call me. They think I'm their family. I'm not going to ever want to be related to people like this. James, Olivia, and Nancy, who stole my inheritance and my trust fund along with my baby father, who created a fake marriage certificate in my name and married somebody to try to make me jealous, thinking that, oh, now because you can't find a way to cash a check that's in my name that you stole, you think you can come back to me? No, we're not fucking, we're not talking, we're not screwing, you're not coming. You're done. You're through. I'm not jealous about who you married. Go ahead. Karma's got you. Don't worry. If you come back, though, Alonzo, I will call the police on you and your family, who's been a part of theft, robbery, killings, witchcraft, and all kinds of sinful RICO charges you committed. And last but not least, to expose this, I heard something about the CIA watching a certain person that the certain person don't know. But just for the CIA, this is for you. A person, a female named Zaria, has somebody kidnapped and is withholding a female hostage in her home, and she is badly hurt. Oh yeah, don't think I actually heard about the CIA watching people. Oh my God. I hear about their company. I watch their movies all the time. They're like awesome agents, bro. Action versus justice versus evil. It's nice to know. I mean, I can't be mad. As long as you don't have corrupted CIA workers, I can't be mad at you. But yeah, I figured I had to deliver the truth of people who want to sit there and talk crap about me. So you go and keep talking crap about me. So listen, I want for all my neighbors to hear and the whole freaking YouTube world to know, as long as my neighbors and the people who hacked my IP address and the people who stole my inheritance, y'all know who you is, and the people who stole the house and the cars in my name and is trying to play with me and my son's life, I'm going to tell you how much you're going to hate me for this. Just because you're doing what you're doing to me does not mean you're the one being hacked and watched too. Watch yourself. You called the bluff on everything else. Divine interjudgment is here. Deal with it. Just fucking deal with it. And I'm also let you know something. Stop hiring fucking people from out of town that I don't know to fucking come into my circle. Because, bro, they are annoying just as you come. And their actions give off that, I got paid to come stalk you and harass you and play with your emotions and lie to you and go deliver the message. The job is done. When it's actually not. And then there are some of you who hire people you can't even pay. So what happens with those people that you hire and you tell them you're going to pay them, you can't afford to pay them? What happens if they come back after y'all? You made a promise you can't keep. It wasn't only about money to y'all, being that you know that. But you sit here. I got a cousin who stole my new soulmate, who I hope my soulmate by now knows, my new soulmate, not Alonzo, not my stinky baby father. I'm looking at my new soulmate, okay? I have a cop that I heard is in love with me. I heard there is a wealthy guy who likes me. It's depending who wants me first. Depending. Because that's basically two of my dream men. Dating a cop and a wealthy individual, which is like a CEO or a CIA, something stronger than just a police officer. But the thing about it is kind of hard, actually, to think about dating a guy right now. Because honestly, all they want out of you is kukate and a pum pum pay and a ass tay to a pregnate, okay? And I'm not the type to be spoiled. Let's get that straight. I accepted God's blessings because they're mine. They were mining. He put it in mining. Not your guys' name, not the shit that you stole from somebody, legally stole from somebody, and they're hiding from the truth. And no matter how much you sit here, you're going to keep slandering me, you're going to keep plotting against me, you're going to keep doing this, I'm going to keep telling the truth on you. Something that's your worst nightmare. The one thing that you are running from. I don't care how you guys feel. I don't care how pissed you are. Do not come up with some other fucking plot that you think you can lower me in, thinking the answer is going to be yes. Because all you're going to did is shut the fuck out and turn the fuck down, and the answer is going to be bye, see you never, or no, or silence. Because that kills you more. You guys only want to come around me when the police are not around? You're funny. At the same time, you're talking all this shit while you're the one hiding, running out of town, traveling even in town further enough, hiding at a hotel, doing you, whatever. Hiding from the police, hiring people that is not from Binghamton, New York. Yeah, that's where I'm located, YouTube. Binghamton, New York. I am surrounded by covens of churches. Delana and her family, Olivia and her family, Nancy and her family, James and his family, Shane and his family, Alonzo and his family, these relatives, and a wealthy individual in his or her family. And they work with evil higher people who actually hack my shit. So yeah, do not think I'm going to back down or give up. You got me wrong. Like you've been doing. Seriously. Everything you came up with me is a hallucination of your imagination because you just want to look awesome. You just want to try to blend in. You just want to be cool. You just want to stick your horrible shit on everything. You want to infest life. That's what you want to do. Because even with the one blessing before you robbed anybody, it wasn't good enough. See, I heard playing with witchcraft and black magic, it doesn't really serve you if you're losing body parts, losing relatives, losing financial stable things, and losing health, losing life, all this other stuff. So basically, if you think you got me right where you want me, it's the other way around, my friends. I'm your trap. So keep thinking that. Because I'm going to help the righteous get the justice they're looking for, since they don't like and they're so disgusted with lying sack of craps like you. So yeah, I know my enemies got people in higher places. I got people in higher places. That's God. I work with God. And if you don't like the job that I do with God by exposing you and helping God judge you, that's your problem, not mine. I'm enjoying the job. It's actually great. God loves me and God made me his best friend. Not you. And God's too cool for you. You're jealous of him too. Because he's awesome. And better looking and wealthier in love and in richness than you. His life, that's what your life doesn't. But you cool? I don't even think I'm cool. I don't even think life is a competition. I don't look for no competition. And on top of that, if you think that I'm above everything, no, again, let's get this straight. No, I'm not above anything. Stop bad-mouthing me, you fucking freaks. If you can't say it to my face, then shut up. Stupid people. And I know when I say something to your face, it'll piss you the fuck off, but it'll be okay for you to say shit to my face. Fuck out of here. Fuck how you feel. You call my bluff on every other judgment. You call my bluff on the new me? Keep playing with it. Watch how fast you get burned. So, Lonzo, let's get two things straight, sweet. I don't give a fuck if you're married or if you have another girlfriend, as long as you're staying the fuck away from me. But don't worry about who I am going to date and who I'm going to be with, because it is none of your business. Did you ever give a fuck about how you emotionally played me? How you emotionally was hired to hurt me, to be a hitman, to kill me, to drain me, to fucking sacrifice my son too as well, to do me dirty while you were stealing my inheritance and playing with my money along with the rest of the fuckers who are living off my inheritance and businesses off my inheritance. So you guys think you're the bomb after stealing off of other people's lives, including the government, which is, I know the government took my life too. By the way, government, you owe me. Because I'm not as dumb as you pick me out to be. I'm intelligent. And I'm way above your pay grade. Because I don't need to get paid to expose anybody. And no, it's not just my thoughts. It's what God is downloading into my thoughts that are making me see horrible, disgusting things. I mean, literally when my third eye opens so much, I can see shit. So do not fucking think for a good fucking second, like I can't even be a ghost in your home. Because how did I have to find out to see the image when God opened my third eye and I saw my baby father getting his dingling sucked by an underage 15-year-old girl he calls his stepdaughter Squealy, and all the details was the worst nightmares ever. Freaking ever. I mean, that's worse than scary movies. That's worse. It's disturbing to my third eye. Thanks to God. I will never forget that day when he had to open my third eye and make me see what I'm looking at. I felt like I was floating in his room and seeing everything. And I didn't even know I had these gifts. I'm just learning how to work them. Seems like they're more powerful than me. When I give God permission to run through me, that's God actually entering my body and giving these people the truth. Just like you have the devil entering your body, giving people lies. What's different? Okay, you serve a lowercase dummy who got created by a higher case cooler power who will end up losing by the higher power. What's your beef? Oh, I know. Mad because I told the truth. Mad because I'm breathing and living. Mad because I was chosen. Mad because I was handpicked by God. Mad because of my destiny. Mad because I exposed you by stealing my inheritance of the house and the car and everything in my name. Mad because I exposed you for the real truth you are that God has given me and his other chosen one has. Mad, just period. You was mad before I was born. You would be mad when I was born. You'd be mad when I grew up. You'd be mad when you manipulated and controlled me. You'd be mad when I woke up to the truth. You'd be mad when I'm telling the truth. You'd be mad when I'm moving the fuck on with my son Oliver and wealthy in love and wealthy in relationship and in money. You'll be mad when you see me prosper. That's your key. And as you talk, I move the fuck on. As you cry, I fly. As you sit here and slander, I'm honestly telling you and calling you out. So yeah, I'm going to snitch because snitches always get set free. I'd rather be a snitch than be a bitch. Booyah! I'd rather be clean than a dirty, living thief. Booyah! I'd rather be honest than a liar who's full of sack of shit. You definitely are the shit. I'm just honestly, and I'm the bomb, cleaning up the shit you made. Yeah! You think about that. Dropping the honesty on you. Just like, take it. Smell it. Breathe what you're running from. Because with honesty comes reality. And that's when I got the check and you got smacked out. You're fired. You're expired. You're nothing at all. Nothing. I am real, honest, and not jealous and don't give a fuck about how you guys feel. Whatever you make up about me is just a fake story and a hallucination written by your hands. That's all you. So we're going to take the mask you try to put me under and take that off. Here we go. And expose it. And take my real mask off and expose my true self. An authentic earth angel who's telling the truth, who works for God, who is here to serve, to get justice and her freedom and fight for what's right. If you guys got a problem with that, you better call 911 and tell them to hook you up with an appointment with CPAP because you're honestly unstable. I mean, seriously. I don't know what you are, but I do know what you be doing. Because not even that, I'm also the witness who has been through the same shit you put other innocent people through. I've been that baby and that child. I've been deceived as a child and deceived as a grown person. So, if anything, the shit you did to me growing up, as I'm growing up, it's the shit you're doing to innocent children now and the shit you're doing to other innocent people. So what makes you think I'm not going to expose? I'm the witness. I'm one of those witnesses that you stole from since my birth, who is telling the truth and is going to be speaking up for every innocent child, every innocent person, every righteous, every chosen, and God. And if that's a problem with you, you can go suck a bag of dicks. Go finish sucking Satan's dick because he honestly needs you. He's gay, he's retarded, he's no good. Like you. And he carries HIV and he's a pedophile like you. What you talking about? Because I do know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know about this, but you act like you do, and you just mad because you got caught. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about your feelings or your thoughts. So kiss my butt. You can sit here and rub a marriage in my face. You can sit here and rub the car that you stole from me in my face. You can sit here and run thousands in my face. I'm still not going to give a fuck. I'm not afflicted by the shit you're pulling. But what I am afflicted is about how much disgusting shit I got to hear. And unlike you, I don't hate you guys at all. I just hate your actions because they make me sick. And they make me want to laugh at you sometimes because you just look dumb, obsessively sitting here gossiping too freaking much. Way too freaking much. And I'm going to tell you something. Those who are with reality, stay away from all the stupid shit that's going on the other side. Because some people out here want to fucking grow and live. Unlike you, want to stay stuck down, dumped into the dirt and dirty as fuck. That's where you stay. That's what you wanted. But don't drag me into the shit. I don't give a fuck if you're a corrupted fed. I don't give a fuck if you're one of my haters. I don't give a fuck if you're one of the people that my haters hired from town. You were a part of it. You guys will be a part of your downfall. I promise you that. So keep thinking. Shit, I wanted to become a police officer. You guys will hate me more for that. Oh, yeah. And this is why I told every other cop in jail in this. They asked me, why do I want to become a police officer? I'm like, well, I want to do good. I want to get justice. And I want to become a police officer to protect my son and help innocent people like you guys. And I want to make my haters even more pissed off at what I became. And that way, so when they got that audacity to attack me, I will fucking arrest you. Because you violated a citizen and an officer. Booyah! Put that in. Who says I'm not intelligent? Who says? Who says I'm not worthy? Because, bitch, I am worthy. The above. I'm just not assuming that I'm above the law. I mean, I might help the law, heaven, and the law of the righteous feds and the righteous government. Not the corrupted government, the righteous government. because I like righteous people who are normal, not jealous, and honest, and is willing to do good for God and make it to the second plane called heaven. Everybody knows there's only two planes that want you, and that's heaven and hell looks like they got you. I'm trying to help God do the right thing. It's not my problem you hate me for it. And I know I wouldn't be the first person you attacked. So yeah, I want justice. And I guess telling the truth is the way to getting my justice. Yeah. It's better than giving action. I mean, Jesus, I do not like violence all the time. It's painful and it's disturbing. And fighting is just so overwhelming. Got it. So yeah, my haters can be mad at me. As you see, I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your thoughts and how you feel about me. And I don't fear you. I fear God. Seriously. I mean, even Satan can kiss my black ass. For all I give a crap. Because he's just the most... And Satan, if you're out there, I'm going to torment you back, bitch. I don't give a fuck if he was hired by God. Let's get that straight to fucking test me. I hate you testing me. I'd rather God. And Satan, I'm not doing this to please you, bitch. I'm doing this to please God. So you lucky. I can't touch you. You dirty devil. I mean, seriously. I know you're not to blame for people's thoughts, but you are to blame for manipulation and taking advantage of the kingdoms. Sucker. So, Satan, you're under judgment too, bitch. And I know you don't like the job that God gave you, but that's what you were made for. Deal with it. You should have accepted it. I don't care about you, Satan. I don't care about the stupid devil you worship, people. Don't you ever whisper in my ear and tell me to give the fuck up again, because you know the answer is no. Because once I heard that, are you serious right now? He just literally tried to do to me what he did to Jesus. Told him to give up. I will give you everything. He didn't clearly say all that. He just told me to give up. Give up. That's what he said. He whispered it in my ear. Never giving up on God. Then you tell me there's an earthquake. And I tell him, no, there's not. Because you're a liar. Because God says the world will remain forever, even when the chosen and the righteous inherit it. Why evil dies. So simple. My ass. And the last thing is, God told me he whispers good. Not bad. He judges, but good. So yeah, in God's eyes, you satanic freak, I'm innocent. And you guys think just because by living on this earth and trying to take somebody else's life by you serving Satan, it doesn't mean you're still going to die. I work for God and I'm still going to die. You work for Satan, you're still going to fucking die. What makes you think you're going to live long on this earth? The only way you can really actually live long on this earth is not by following some satanic shit and doing harmful shit. It's by listening to God. Let's put it there. Did you ever hear the story about the Garden of Eden where he predicted one thing? You see, you ate from this forbidden tree, but if you follow my rules and obey me, you can become eternal again. Listen to God. Satan just wants you for all the stupid shit and make you believe that you was going to last forever, that you was going to stay beautiful forever, that shit was going to happen really when he eagered you out and planned it to corrupt your soul. And his demons could have possession of that. Once Satan whispered for you to do bad shit and told you to give up on God and he was going to do this for you and you did all this for him, you sacrificed your souls to this man who is a demon, who lets his demons take other people's vessels. So if any innocent person or any chosen one or any righteous, it doesn't matter if you're a righteous government. It doesn't matter if you're a righteous Fed or a righteous doctor or a righteous CPS worker or a righteous foster parent or a righteous cop. If you know your soul feels heavy, you gotta take that motherfucker down. If you feel like you're being lied to, you gotta take that motherfucker down. And don't be scared to speak up. That's how you get justice. Don't just sit back and wait. Take action. Because the longer you wait, the more chaos spreads. And that's why every day I post about the truth. So I can help God wake people up and let them know that wealthy people are being used and being lied to, being abused. And it doesn't matter about the money or what car you're in. It's about being grateful, being wealthy in love, not just money. I'm broke, yeah, because they got my inheritance that they stole from me. Yeah, people expect me to get a job, but no, I put my trust in God to get the job done while I work on getting my son back home with faith. So I'm already working on something. Why God's working on the rest. Why I work on getting my son back home, helping him tell the truth, delivering his word and his judgments. So I am doing a job. It may not seem like it, but I sure as hell am wasting my breath for God. And it's for a good fucking cause. Yeah, in the beginning, I was a little upset that I had to let my son go to walk with God, but I did. I didn't like it because it hurt. But I'm going to get justice for me and my baby too. And I know there's a dirty CPS worker. That's why I say her name on YouTube every time. Kelly. And the other few that she's working with. Probably some dirty CPS cops in there too. People want to sit there, try to feed me the energy, make me feel fear. No, motherfuckers, I'm not going to feel fear. I'm just going to look at you like, and just wait. But you see, now I don't even have to worry about coming back to DSS for a good minute. I got to visit now. I'm good where I stand. And where I get my visits these days is closer where I live. Better, and plus it's got a lot of toys for him. But family court admitted that all I had to do was get this therapist. Then I can get my son back home. And I got the therapist. And I go see her this week. What you talking about? So you tell me I'm not doing anything important, because even though I let my son go, I did it to get my energy back, and I guess I did it to do all this. And look, I'm taking you guys down and out, and you still coming around me? You're annoying. You're children. You're childish. Your actions are childish. You're fools. I don't want to hear you talking that dog crap about me when you can't take responsibility in life. And you keep pulling the shit you are pulling even up to this day. So I don't want to hear who's not with reality. I don't want to hear the bullshit. And if you come into my circle crying to me about your emotions, oh my God, I don't want to hear that neither. Because did you give a fuck about plotting against me? Did you give a fuck about stealing my inheritance and refusing to give it back? Did you give a fuck about what stealing what legally is mine? Or did you give a fuck about trying to use my son against me and take him away? Did you give a fuck about trying to ruin my life because it was serving you best? Now your life is getting ruined, and guess what? It's serving me better. Because the difference is how much you guys want to sit here. You're going to tell me I'm not going to get my son back home. You're going to tell me this and that and the third. Oh, honey. You're only saying that because that's what's happening to you. And that's what you are. So don't try to make me out to be you while you try to be me. Because that's just the opposite. Because no matter if you don't like it or not, the truth is bound to come. And this is what set the innocent characters free. And the liars, they stay in hell. So I don't care if you're pissed. I don't care if you're mad. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you see the color red. I don't care. I don't care. Just know you're already caught. The truth is already out there. You're going down whether you wanted to or not. You can run, but you can't hide. Be ready for the unexpected divine judgments and punishments that are coming your way. While you sit me out of this, I'm going to get to move on with my son. I don't give a fuck if you don't want to see me happy. I'd rather be happy. And if this is the only way for me to get a peaceful life and to make sure that my son does not live that life that I was living, is to break the generational curses, what I did. I broke the veil. I won. And my ancestors are proud of me. And heaven thankful. I feel oh my God. I did it. I won. Even God told me that. So yeah, you know what's coming to me this year. So stop trying to intervene. Because all you do is piss God off, and he's going to make sure every time you intervene, he's going to intervene your shit. You got that? And don't never think you could be one step ahead of your creator, because you are dumb if you think so. Did you know this was already written for you? Deal with it. It was written for me to be victorious, and it was written for you to be the failure. Your story's already been written by God. What you talking about? He knew this was going to take place before you were born. I mean, seriously, the guy reads my thoughts. How do you think you're going to get away with the plans? Seriously. Seriously. He even reads Satan's thoughts. So how does Satan... He controls life. Whether you want him to or not. That is God. You cannot beat or outsmart your own creator. You're stupid for trying to go against the universe. Dum-dums. And when I get up to heaven one day, I'm giving my king and my ancestors a hug. I'm going back home to heaven one day with a smile, like I can see it. I can. But you see, I will die when God says it's time for me to go. That's not up for you to make that choice. It is not up to you to play God with my life. It is not up to you to decide if I am unworthy of which I am worthy of that you call me unworthy of. It is not up for you to take my son and decide to tell me if I'm a good parent or not, because I know I'm a good parent. I am a good parent, a worthy parent, and an intelligent parent who will even kick your ass for my boy. So keep playing with me. Seriously. Because this right here says I don't give a fuck about you. Look at it deeply. I don't care about your thoughts. Again, I don't care about your thoughts. I don't care about your feelings. I don't give a fuck about what's going on in your life. That's your fault, not mine, or not my son's. Dirty CPS workers want to use my son against me and tell me I am an unworthy and I'm not a good parent. But bitch, you ain't gonna win. You're already caught. And as well as God brought my son back home before, he'll do it again. I enjoyed every moment with my son in this house. I was tired, but I still did it. I stayed strong. I care for my son. I will sacrifice my food stamps for him, my money for him. I will make sure he's well fed, well raised, well taken care of, and raised righteously. Better than how you can raise your children. Seriously. Have you seen how terrible these kids are these days? You wonder why. Okay? Because their parents didn't even grow the fuck up. And don't be mad because your child does not listen to you. Your actions is the reason why your kids act the way. They see that you treat somebody dirty. Your child could be a good-hearted soul and could treat you dirty, even if it risks them getting punishment, because that's your karma. That child would hate you, even if they didn't know that person. Or that child could be like you if they see you do things, or depending if you sacrifice your children's soul. I did my son's soul to God, just like I gave my soul to God, because I knew it would protect us. I saved my son because God said do it for him. And I did it for Oliver. I am doing it for Oliver. And I'm going to keep working on getting my son back. So whatever freaking thing happens, just know the law is CPS. When the child is given to the CPS has no other choice but to help the parent and bring the child right back to the parent. That means you can't even take him away because he was given. So what other excuses would you have of me of trying to make falsified documents against me and using my past history that you guys made up about me against me? I'm trying to live in the now, man. I'm trying to live in the present, not the past. Stop trying to bring me to memories that actually hurt and I don't want to remember. I'm trying to move the fuck on. You guys can't do that. The only past life I know is I was royal, I was a princess, and you robbed me and my parents of my wealth. And then I was reborn and reattacked because you knew what I was. Was a princess in the past, still a princess in the present, will be a princess in the future. What's your beef? Jerk off. But I'm a warrior princess. Okay? I'm a queen. So learn how to put some respect on my name, my son's name, and God's name. If you want respect on your shit. And stop plotting and doing what you're doing and give me back what's mine, or you're going to keep going through hell and I'm going to keep telling the truth and I'm going to keep exposing all the plots and plans that is given to me by God and his chosen to expose you with. And if you got a problem, don't worry. I was promoted by God. You're not. You're expired and you're fired. You don't belong. Can't have two. You either choose the good side or the bad side. I chose the good side even though the bad side attacked. And it's kind of opposite because the bad side gets attacked by the good side. But the good side attacks for a good reason. Because the bad side likes to attack first, so the good side defends and attacks back. And the good side don't attack unless you're attacking. And that's when the good side attacks. So you get that? Good versus bad. Evil versus good. I'm good. You're evil. You're attacking me because you stole from me. Why I tell the truth and attack you and take you down and fuck your ship up that you created off my money and my life. You see? The rightful owner to the blessings you stole. Telling the truth. I don't give a fuck how pissed. Talk your shit. I just know you're mad. And I'm not going to let you get the reaction you want. So stop trying. Okay? I'm just going to enjoy my life through the mix of this hell. And when my son comes back, I'm going to enjoy my life with him through the mix of this hell like I was doing. Just stop trying to provoke me or intervene with it because you're annoying. And I don't want dirty, manipulative, lying ass sack of shits who think they're good in life when really they're not. You are sad, sorry sacks of craps. You're two-faced and liars. And honestly, just like I said, you can't have both sides, good and bad. Okay? You just can't. It's either bad or good. Choose. You wicked people need an island of your own. I think the righteous people and the good people, I pray they all open their eyes. The chosen, the righteous, the innocents, and the righteous children. Open their eyes, feel the energy that the mean people are giving off, the wicked people are giving off. Because I think that the righteous should do it descendant style. Create a bridge between the bad and the good. And the bad should be trapped on the isle of the lost, while the rich and the good stay happy and peaceful and don't gotta worry about shit. The wicked has its own kingdom and the good has its own. They're just not friends. I think that's balance. And that's how you keep peace, by staying with your island. Seriously? That would actually help. So I'm speaking up for the righteous and the good people and the innocents who have to put up with all the wicked bullshit. I'm telling you, if I was your leader, every bad person I know in here, if I was the mayor of this town, every bad soul in here would be kicked out of Binghamton and never to come back. So the good and the innocents may live upon a peace. Because honestly, I'm the queen of this town. Yeah. And I'm here to inherit it, Binghamton. I want to run it. Let me become the mayor. And I promise everybody they will be well fed, well paid, and well taken care of, and lead it in the righteous path, and live the peaceful life they're looking for. And from there, only good people can come into this town. And I will put 2 bodyguards on the outside of this town, because the only way somebody's going to get into this is I'm going to have those bodyguards test the actions of somebody. And that's going to be me. That's going to be called to see if you're allowed in. I need my town to blossom. I like this place. Binghamton, I needed to have a good home. Because I wouldn't have to want to move from my home. So yeah, if I was the mayor, I would do good. I would make sure even the homeless got a home. I will make sure even animals are well taken care of, and people are led to how better they could take care of their bodies and lead them to the Almighty of eternity. Something like that. Something I plan to do, something I was hired by God to do. It's kind of hard though. It's a dream. Hoping one day I can be the mayor of Binghamton, New York, so I can make this town a better place. For God, and speak good in His name. Because without Him, where would I be to this day? So yeah, I'm grateful with God. He showed me love. He stepped in when nobody was there. And He's the best, God. Whether He's unseen or seen, I'm still going to vent I'm still going to talk. I'm still going to stand for him. I'm still going to do even when it's hard. And because of who I am, that's a problem with you? Oh, speaking the truth makes me want to cry because with God is heartfelting. But just thinking of my haters. I'm wondering, how were you born on this earth? Seriously. If I come to think about it, you people are so desperate. And desperate people do desperate things. My haters are desperate for attention, desperate to blend in, desperate to gossip, desperate to steal, desperate to kill, desperate with witchcraft, desperate at throwing rocks, desperate at laughing at what they do and thinking it's okay. Because the one thing that evil never knows is when they come across something stronger than what they thought they could take out, they lost. Because it was just destined that way. You see the thing about destiny? She don't work on bad guys. She rejects them. Destiny likes good people like me who deliver and will be walking with embarrassment for God. And with the truth he brings me. And with the truth I will talk. Hate me all you want. But one day, you're going to wish you never did what you did. Because the good news for me is, in a few days, reality is going to smack you in the face. Be ready. Be patient. Expect the unexpected judgments coming to my haters. You think you're free for now? You think you won? Oh, you haven't even seen the best part, what God's plan for you is yet. You deserve it. And excuse me, I don't laugh at you because you're downfalls. I laugh at you because you're fools. All right? I'm no longer affected or afflicted by you. So you can give the fuck up today. And if you don't, just wait for those few days. You don't know. How many days? Don't try to guess the number. Because God does not work on your brain. Or your timing or your schedule. And every time I say these things, I know you guys be thinking, well, how come it hasn't happened yet? So we could just keep going. Even though it's been happening. You wonder why most of you have to drive in a U-Haul truck every day, to live in a U-Haul truck, so you can stalk me because you lost your house, you lost your homes. You wonder why you're getting threatened with your children by CPS. Because what you want for me is basically happening for you. Be careful for what you wish for others. I don't wish for your downfall. I'm trying to warn you to stop. Because this is what's going to happen. And I'm going to tell the truth about what you did to me and other people. Because I'm one of those who has been abused and illegally taken advantage of. Seriously. Lied to, manipulated, sold into slavery, almost killed by people, hacked, frauded out. You know, the things that you guys are doing these days that you still keep doing. And you wonder why you're in pain. You wonder why you're losing it. You wonder why you're getting cancer, because maybe you should stop practicing all that black magic. It's not serving you anymore. It's done with you. It's being rejected by me. And I'm rejecting black magic on my son too. So don't worry. You don't do that to somebody else's child. What kind of foster parents are you? To sit there and report me as the unstable mother. I gave my son to you. And I don't give a fuck if you think you got power. You don't. I do. And I'm going to get my son back. And whether you like it or not. I don't want my son in your hands. I sure as hell don't want my son living the life I was living. So what makes you think you can have my baby? I put all that heart and pain into birth on him. Not you. I raised him before I let him go to you. You think I wanted to let my son go to walk with God, to get my life straight, to get myself straight, to fight all the spiritual and physical battles that I'm going through with you guys? What makes you think I didn't know I was going to get framed with my son in my hand again, Delana, Olivia, James, Alonzo, Jessica, Ashley, Felisa, Lisa? You want me to keep going with the names? I was in the children's home once, and I was one of those children who were abused. I was only 6 years old. And Mr. Dave called staff, tried to suffocate me in my pillow. Sexually abused me, harassed me, did me dirty. So yeah, the children's home is not good. And if the children's home is not good, what makes you think foster parents are? So yeah, I have the right as a mother to worry about my son and have those mother instincts that I hear his cry. Because he calls for his mom. Not you guys. And I will report you foster parents. Don't think I won't. And I will report the CPS worker Kelly. Because I have. I have been. I have been reporting all of you. Valerie, John, Kelly, the foster parents. I have been reporting you all. And I'm going to keep doing it. Not just with the feds, on media. So stop. And leave my son out of the bullshit. Most of you fucking parents sacrifice your children. You either sell their souls or you kill them. You're not parents. You're a lying sack of fucking shits that I hate. Actually, come to think about it, I don't hate you. I hate your actions, but sometimes I feel like I hate you. Because I want to do to you what you did to these younger little kids. Oh, and trust me, when it comes to my son, I will pulverize your face. Think I'm playing. I don't give a fuck if you're a CPS worker. Don't provoke me with my child. And if you ever think you can come back into my life talking that shit and I walk away, that's because I know you're jealous, you're envious, and you're mad I won. And don't worry, CPS workers. You're under investigation too, so don't think you're not. And foster parents, you're under investigation too. The ones who have my son. Yeah. You are being watched. Be careful. Because God's got my baby protected. Like when I was a baby, He had me protected. And I'm still here. So be careful with the moves you pull, because they may not be there all day, but they'll come back. And for the hackers, do not think you're being watched. Doesn't matter if you are a higher power, you're still going to get fired. And those who were paid just to sit back and watch and keep quiet, you're going down with them too. So keep talking your lies, because your lies will never make sense when the truth is already out. It's been out. I won. I will say that last year and this year, I won. Fucking deal with it. But I am not mad right now, because as long as I'm still here breathing, as long as I see my son living, I'm okay. And do not try to manipulate my baby. He's a mama's boy, not a freak show's boy. And keep my name out your mouth. And keep my son's name out your mouth. And keep God's name out your mouth. And stop praying to God to come back to me so you can use me, because that's not happening. Go to hell, right where you came from. That's what I'm basically saying with the truth. Bye.